Hey what's guys, this is Scott5 here, and based off the comments from my unboxing video of this truly wireless Bluetooth earphones, it seems quite a few of you are interested in picking this up and you're wondering how it sounds and all of that. So in my review video now, I'm going to go ahead and help you make that decision. So for those of you who haven't already seen it, I did do that unboxing video. The link will be in the description and also at the end of this video. So what's really interesting about these particular truly wireless Bluetooth earphones is how small they are. I did already do a review and unboxing video of another truly wireless Bluetooth earphones around the same price, the $40 range, and I was really trying to bank on that one, was really hoping that it could be a good alternative to the Apple AirPods, which cost 4 times as much, but it seems that it didn't really meet all the expectations that I'm hoping for something like this. But this one came super close. Similar to the Apple AirPods, it comes with a charging case, so to charge your earbuds, you just slip them into the grooves here, and they slip into place firmly with magnets, just like Apple AirPods, and the lid is also magnetic as well. The case itself can charge the earphones up to about 5 times, and a fully charged earphone can last maybe about 3 hours, depending of course of your listening volume. You charge the case via a mini USB, so no USB Type-C unfortunately, and there's even a little indicator button that you can press here and it'll light up with up to 4 LEDs to see how much charge is actually left in the case. When you slip the earbuds into the appropriate slots, it actually automatically disconnects from Bluetooth, turns it off, and then they'll have a red indicator light on to indicate that it is charging via the case. And even though that it automatically shuts down when you put it in the case, it unfortunately doesn't automatically turn on when you take it out of the case. That's because it doesn't have some fancy technology like Apple's W1 chip. Instead, it has these 2 physical tactile buttons on each earpiece that you have to use to Bluetooth pair. So it comes with Bluetooth 4.2, which means it's able to pair up to 2 devices at the same time. So basically what happens is that you pair one earbud to the other earbud, and then that other earbud pairs it to your device. So whichever earbud you turn on first would be the main earbud, and then the next one will obviously be the secondary one. So here I am pairing it. It just takes a few seconds to pair. So you turn on both of them, you'll flash blue and red, and then you'll pair to each other, and then you go to your Bluetooth settings on your device. Here I'm on my iPhone, and there I have it paired. Now in terms of controls, as I mentioned, you only have a single button on each earpiece, and it does come with a microphone, which is kind of mediocre, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. But in terms of the controls that's offered on this, is actually more than what I had previously expected. Funny enough though, the controls listed in the instruction manual are actually not completely accurate. So what I found with just playing around with these is that if you press once on either of the buttons, you can obviously pause, play, or pick up and end phone calls. And if you press and hold for about 2 seconds and then release on the main earpiece, so the one that you turned on first, then that one will actually activate Siri or whatever voice assistant that your phone comes with. If you do the same 2-second press and then release on the alternate secondary earphone, in this case is the left earbud that I have here, it will actually skip the track that you're playing on if you're in music mode. So being able to actually pause, play your music, skip track, and activate Siri on just the earpiece themselves put it up to par with the functionality of actually the Apple AirPods, which is actually pretty darn great. So now let's talk about fit and sound quality, 2 features that can make or break earphones. So fit wise, it comes with 3 different sized ear tips that you can switch out. They are pretty standard rubber tips that you just go ahead and take on and off. And I found that it fit my ears pretty well. I just used the small one, and then when it's in my ears, you can see just how snugly it fits in, and it doesn't take up much space at all. In fact, if you don't look too carefully, it doesn't even look like I'm wearing earphones, which is always a good thing. The fit is so good that I even taken it with me in some of my running and exercising trips. So these are pretty nice sports earphones as well, even though they don't exactly advertise to be sweat resistant, but they still work quite well. And when you're wearing it, it's really easy to feel for the button, which is good as well. And actually, even though it has clearly indicated left and right earpieces, you can technically switch for both because they're almost symmetrical. And because of the symmetric design, you can actually put them back in the charging case in either slots. So up to this point, I can almost recommend this as a budget version of Apple AirPods. But the keyword here is almost, and that's because of the sound quality. Now, of course, I don't expect sound quality to be stellar, especially at this price range and from a third-party manufacturer like this. However, the problem here is that I constantly hear this sibilance or a low buzzing sound whenever I turn these on. And this is not only present when the music is on, it's also present when the music is off. So at first I thought I may have gotten a defective unit, so I reached out to the manufacturer and they actually sent me out another unit to review, so thanks to them. But unfortunately, it's not defective because the second one I got also had the exact same problem. So I think this is probably a prevalent issue with all of its units, unfortunately, for this particular model. Now, this may not be necessarily a deal breaker, but it's just something I think you should consider. At louder volumes, you probably won't notice it as much, but it still will be noticeable, which is why I cannot fully recommend this to just everybody. So here's a summary of all the pros and cons of this device after I have thoroughly tested it. Go ahead and weigh them out and see if this is the right earphone for you. As usual, the product link where you can pick this up at the best possible price is in the description. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like, it'd be greatly appreciated, and make sure to subscribe to my channel Skyforce95 if you haven't already to get more content like this. Or if you're watching this on Amazon, head over to my channel URL right here, or just search it up on YouTube Skyforce95. There you'll see a bunch of my product reviews and unboxings. Feel free to browse, or if you want to search for something specific, just hit that search field. That'll do it for this video. This is Skyforce95. Thanks for watching.